if you want it to work with this person, you have to decide that you actually want it to work with this person. There is part of you that wants it to work, and there's part of you that is kind of convinced that it's not gonna work, and you almost wanna like prove yourself right that it's not gonna work. It's almost like there's part of you that would rather be right about the problems between the two of you than right about the hope that you have between the two of you. I was getting the song What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber, and I do think that Justin Bieber is like a bonus sign or synchronicity for this reading because he's too prevalent to just be like the main sign. I'm gonna give you multiple signs and synchronicities, but I do think if you see something about Bieber, it's a good sign, okay, that this reading is, just that this reading is for you, that you're supposed to listen to the messages. It doesn't mean anything about the relationship. It's just a sign that this reading is for you. I am getting that this is like, you're very conflicted, right? Like you're kind of, you have to decide, you're very indecisive, and I see the Self card as well as the Chariot card. It's like you have to decide what you want, not based on what the other person wants. In fact, because you don't fully know what you want, you're sending mixed signals to the other person. You think that the other person is sending mixed signals to you, and they are, to be fair. But part of why they're confused is because you're confused. You guys are confusing each other. I just said, you guys, that's my Chicago language coming out. I did get that, like, this definitely could be for any gender, but I did see that there's definitely for some people, this is two men in this relationship, but it can be for any gender, okay? I do also see with the Chariot card, it's kind of like in this song when it's like, you want to go left, but then you turn right. It's like you're telling one of the horses, like, to go one direction, you're telling the other horse to go the other direction. It's like, what are they supposed to do? Of course, you're getting pulled in multiple directions, and I almost feel like that's how you're talking with your spirit guides, or almost like when you're manifesting, there's like part of you that's like, I want this, let me have this, and then part of you is like, nope, this isn't gonna work, and so your spirit guides are like, which one are we supposed to do, friend? Like, they're like, bestie, like, you gotta decide. That goes back to the Self card, like, what do you actually want? What do you mean? You don't even know what you mean. 7 of Cups. Like, which option do you actually want? They don't know what to give you because you don't know what you want. So you have to just get really clear on what you want. So the first piece of advice here is truly to, like, sit down and figure out what you want. Like, are you going to be able to get past whatever problems have happened between the two of you in the past, or are you going to just hold on to them? If you're going to hold on to the problems from the past, then maybe you don't want this to work. Maybe it's too hard. Maybe you do want to walk away. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you do want this to work, but you're just scared. So then, like, work through the fears, okay? You have to decide, like, what direction do you want to go in, and then that's the direction that you kind of, like, can ask for. I am also getting that this might be, like, more of an on-again, off-again relationship, especially because that was the original intention of the song, but it could also just be where you kind of are like, you start to make progress. It's like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of relationship. But I do see there is strong potential for this to be a true, legitimate partnership, 2 of Cups. So don't get in your head that, like, just because it didn't work out between Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, that, like, it can't work out between you and this person. Like, we're not taking this song that literally. I do feel like you already know if you're in this collective or not, because, like, this should just already really resonate for you. But some initials to give you confirmation if you're just, like, you need that additional confirmation. I'm getting X, J, M, B, D, L, S, G, R, A, H. We're going to talk about your communication in part 2.